Plants at Steinzoi Karamo are open 24/7 to assist clients in fixing drainage issues. Despite problems with the water supply, the business focuses on producing components for rebuilding and fixing sewage systems, such as tunnel walls with drains and pipes that can be reinforced with polyceramics. Isocorb. These seemingly enormous items. Thermal insulation is provided by microchips, components that builders utilize to supply temperature differences between components, like parapets and balconies. Reducing thermal bridges is essential. Notices these components of thermal insulation called ISAC Corp, and they perform admirably in places vulnerable to earthquakes. Have designers almost infinite options when using them. Take ISO Corp thermal insulation for example. 122 balconies are supported by features in the opulent Belgian building Thyssen door. Reviews emphasize Isocorb's status as an ideal match for balconies featuring in reaching out to 3. Cable Smart. The purpose of the Cable Smart system is to be the fastest option to install wires above the surface. Its fasteners can firmly contain up to 60 cables using a sectional area of 185 mm concurrently. The program includes an estimated 30 years of service life and satisfies. By British and American standards, it's designed to function well in challenging circumstances, with a dual mount able to manage extensive loads of up to 30 kilograms. DF061 fits the DF061 system, which has 12 lyres and 10 controllers with laser sensors, SLAM mapping, and clever scanning technology, even though it may seem like an explanation of a Mars rover. Indeed, the first plastering in history, a robot in the words of its designers. Beyond sanding can be done during plastering, then using a manipulator to paint that can reach 6. The advanced features of the robot allow exact motion with a 0.1 precision. Level 3 in millimeter autonomous driving. Fast Coat. 2 Fast Coat provides an easy and quick way to a viable solution for thermal insulation, simple enough for even a novice to understand. Use just 1 can of this foam to use a 1.5 to cover a 3 square meter area. cm thick foam layer. The adherence is outstanding, making fast coatings appropriate for different materials, including steel and concrete, timber, and even water pipes. It inhibits the development of thermal bridges. If the situation doesn't satisfy you, a color that is simple to reapply on the foam, and the noise reduction is an extra plus, given that it's advised to use the foam at temperatures as low as 5 degrees Celsius. Once cured, it is temperature resistant between 115 and -75 degrees. Wood sandwich panels. Sandwich panels made of wood with a layer among 2 wooden slats and a layer of polyene foam are a common option for homes building a wall of 255 millimeters thickness. These panels provide the same level of insulation as an 860 millimeters thick wooden wall dwelling. About 40% of buildings are made of this material, more economical when it comes to heating. Construction pace is not impacted, with certain businesses permitted to construct a house in a matter of months. The content is permeable and robust in addition because of its. These panels' composition makes them lighter and more reasonably priced than conventional wood. Megadeck. Megadeck composite mats are incredibly effective, permitting you to establish a temporary, essentially a road or a building site. These mats have been used everywhere, even in swamps, with the capacity to sustain 42 kilograms of weight per square centimeter, and are composed of a proprietary mixture of HDPE age 2.3 by 4.3 m weight of the mat 465 kilograms and are conveniently transportable with a Endure modular room system. The Eno Group has taken on a challenging difficulty with modular construction. They developed proprietary modules that make the fusion of components that are incompatible yet make life easier. In Builder's case, these modules consist of only 2 elements needed to enable the attachment of, let's say, wooden components to concrete, 1 or more. According to Injo, These components reveal countless options for design, and they 3F3D. The 3F3D technology nicely design strategy influenced by nature optimizes designs to save construction. A unique algorithm is used by Materials 3F3D for the application of topological optimization, using 3D printing aids in promptly confirming the acquired design variants, putting in something akin to solid foot air conditioning unit on your rooftop. Without it is simpler to cause harm with a strong foot. Each support is capable of managing up to 2 tons and divides the load effectively. Weight of things like the outdoor air conditioner and additional components that these supports are positioned atop the roof without requiring drilling or any other additional trouble. Furthermore, they can make up for a slope angle of up to 8 degrees to avoid workers falling and being dented, and frequently use mats to augment the supports composed of thermoplastic. St. Augustine Bridge Insert. Insert for St. Augustine Bridge building in Augustine, Germany. Employees achieved a noteworthy achievement. From April 2016 until March 2017, they effectively constructed a 1,200-ton tunnel below the track to make this happen. The builders worked quickly and precisely, cleverly employing 16 potent hydrosteel beams and systems as temporary tracks. The 35 by 15 by 7 meters tunnel very easily traversed 23 meters and arrived at the location with amazing precision. It's a piece of evidence of the builder's outstanding abilities. E.ON, among Europe's leading groups, is the E.ON Group, the biggest infrastructure for the energy grid operators, serving 48 million people. Clients share a resolute dedication to combat climate change through a variety of innovations. One noteworthy project is creating a map of digital heating. For anyone living in Germany who is interested in you, simply enter your postal code in the heat situation code to obtain real-time data from the app. Taking into account CO2 emissions additionally, E.ON is working on smaller projects such as shielding the front of buildings as shown in this video, as this easy measure reduces heat losses by nearly a third, converting to energy savings bills that we are unable to film. Thermosoleo, building without bringing up the subject of formwork. Allow us to examine Thermo's Solo formwork panels. These panels are made of polyethylene. The final slabs are made of foam, about 120 kilograms lighter per square meter compared to conventional. This not only reduces the strain on the foundation, but also facilitates transportation. Browse across the site if you require. A thermos is an environmentally beneficial option. Single plus panels that are made utilizing solely renewable resources for clients. May select the panel size, and frequently a 2-person team is sufficient for the employment. New Techwood European style siding. Siding panels are yet another timeless option for constructing this iteration of New Techwood composed of plastic and wood. The durability of the composite is exceptional, resistant to UV light and stains. In addition to simple installation, new siding panels made with Techwood usually come in lengths of 2.4 or 4.8 meters, specially made to function as vertical siding. One important benefit is the smooth installation of a facade without visible joints utilizing AW8 style clamps, which optimizes the configuration by guaranteeing air circulation while employees at other. Retaining walls. Sites are actively building retaining walls to stop dirt from slipping over them. Walls also have decorative uses. Builders frequently erect walls up to 3 meters tall without the use of reinforcement. Elements, to put it simply, just stack the blocks on top of each other if needed. Smaller 45 kilograms blocks can be moved by hand. Larger blocks can weigh up to 500 kilograms, and in more intricate walls, the blocks can even reach weights of 1,600 kilograms. The VR lock system is designed for Vetrolock, installing glass blocks without glue or mortar only 2 elements. It allows you to combine whole blocks measuring 19 by 9 centimeters with half blocks measuring 19 by 9 centimeters. The seams between the blocks always measure 5 millimeters and can be easily finished with grouts if needed. Assembling the blocks is as simple as playing with Lego. Just look how easy it is working with Brock compared to traditional methods.